Hey everybody, I just wanted to take this opportunity, let me get myself full screen here. I just want to take this opportunity to spend a few minutes going through the syllabus with you guys, making sure that we're all kind of on the same page with what we're going to be doing throughout the rest of the semester. So let's take a look here on Canvas. It's in the syllabus page, should be one of the first modules that you see. As it says here, this is Bio 111, this is Spring 2021. I am Aaron. This is a 4-unit course that is just basically introductory biology. There is a lab component to this class, which should theoretically take 3 hours a week. It's not always going to take you that long, but you should be dedicating, you should have 3 hours per week allotted to it whenever there is a lab scheduled. Here's some just general information about the course. If you're ever having any problems with any of your technology or anything, you can contact me. I might just send you to our tech support folks because they're going to be better at finding solutions for you, and they have more time to find solutions for you than I can. But if you need help with anything, please let me know. You can contact me directly on Canvas, or you can send one to my email, thompsone@yosemite.edu. Textbook is completely online. OpenStax, Concepts of Biology. There's going to be about a quiz a week. There will be 3 midterm exams and 1 final. And the last day of class is exam 3. And then at the end, you will be having your final exam. I always get questions about that. But there is exam 3 on the last day, and then the final is the week after during finals week. Here's our approximate point breakdown here. Here's our grading scale. As it says here, the time to contact me about grades is as soon as you have a problem. I get emails every semester, like the day after the final, and unfortunately, it's too late at that point. So if you have problems with anything that has been graded, the time to contact me is now. I don't think I need to talk about student conduct. You guys know how to conduct yourselves, but if you have any questions, let me know. You can see MJC's policy list for their policies on plagiarism. I follow what MJC follows. You need a computer and the internet. My advice is to have a notebook that only has biology stuff in it, and that's it. That's just my advice. You don't have to do that, but that's one of the ways that I think, that's one of the things you can help you to be successful in college in general, is just have one notebook. You don't doodle in it. You don't do math problems in it. You just have biology in it, and that's it. And your thoughts are immediately organized. So it's worth the $1.50 or whatever. I would recommend just getting a notebook just for bio. You have to watch the online lectures. You have to participate in class discussions. You're going to have to complete the labs before the deadline. Those are going to be the hands-on labs that we're going to be picking up this week, and some of us next week. The more instructions to come about how we're going to be utilizing those. I recommend that you use technology to your advantage, and I'll probably talk about that at the end here. And you need to have a quiet, distraction-free place where you can actually spend time on this class. And so that might mean just putting yourself in a corner and putting headphones in. If you have no other way to have things be quiet around you, or maybe just downloading the portion or printing out the portion if you're lucky enough to have a printer, and just going outside and getting away from whatever distractions are in your house. Here's a few things. Here's some of your SLOs. We've already talked about a little bit about lab kit pickups, and I've been sending out emails to you guys. But if you're not able to pick up your lab kits and you don't contact me, unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop you so that somebody else can get in from the waiting list. If you have accommodations, I've gotten some of these already, but if you have any special accommodations, please send those to me as soon as possible so I can work with you and we can figure out how to get you those things. Those things are your rights, and I strongly believe that folks with accommodations should receive them. So let me know as soon as you can. What can you expect from me? I'm usually really good at responding to emails, but if I haven't responded, email me again. Give me some time on that. Don't like email me like 15 minutes later. But if I haven't responded in say like 24 hours, it's okay to email me again. Now that said, I'm going to attempt and maybe fail, but I'm going to attempt to disconnect a little bit during the weekends. So I might not be quite as responsive on Saturday and Sunday. So give me say a business day to respond. So here at the bottom is our schedule of topics with the exams highlighted with these arrows and the final exams circled. This is almost for sure not going to stay this way. I'm going to get a sense of how well folks are understanding things, and the schedule is going to move around. And sometimes things happen that are interesting, and I'll want to talk about them. So this schedule it's not in stone. It's even maybe worse than that, or however you want to think about it. But the schedule will not be this way at the end. I'm going to try to keep the exam dates the same. So those are basically in stone because I know people have to move stuff around for work and whatnot. So the exam days are going to be the same, but the topics aren't going to be the same at all. And then if you keep on scrolling here at the bottom is this plain text version of our schedule, which hopefully we have all seen. I had one more note here, and that is about watching lectures. So let's say you're watching Hank Green here, who is phenomenal, by the way, for pretty much any science topic. Anyway, if you're trying to watch a lecture, I do not recommend watching it at regular speed. And what I mean by that is, I'll just go ahead and mute him here, but what I mean by that is if you go to settings, you can go to playback speed, and you can make videos play up to 2 times faster than their regular speed. I don't know if I'd recommend 2 times faster, but 1.5 times faster, especially if you already kind of know a topic, is an easy way to make any lecture go from 20 minutes to 10 minutes like that. And then again, if you aren't understanding something, you can just pause it, watch it at regular speed. But my advice is definitely don't watch any lecture at regular speed, especially if you kind of already know what's going on. So yeah, let's see. What do we talk about? So you've got your syllabus, and you should check that out. I also, I recommend having a notebook just for biology. Like I said, it's worth the buck or whatever it costs to have all of your thoughts organized. Don't get a loose leaf one. You don't want to be able to tear things out. Just get a regular composition book. Again, this is advice. This is not a rule for my class, but I would recommend getting one of these. What else? You guys know how to behave. You know how to not plagiarize. If there's any question, just email me and I can tell you immediately whether or not something is appropriate for our course. You're going to have to be picking up your lab kits. That's the next thing. You have to watch my lectures, I think, in order to be successful in my course. Maybe you can get away with just doing the readings, but I would recommend, watching the lectures. We are asynchronous. Our tests are going to be asynchronous. And don't watch lectures at full speed. And I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys need anything, please just let me know. Swing by my office hours whenever you can, and I'll see you guys online.